Have you ever wondered why Japan is so clean? It's a question that stumps almost everyone who visits. Well, today, we're going to unravel that mystery. Let's dive in. So, if you've ever walked down a street in, say, Tokyo or Kyoto, you know what I'm talking about. Everything is just spotless. But in the middle of all that perfect cleanliness, you probably notice that something really common is just not there. And that brings us to our first part, a spotless mystery, or as we're calling it, the clean conundrum. Okay, picture this. You're this traveler. You've just finished a drink, you've got the empty bottle in your hand, and you look around. The street is busy, tons of people, but it's completely pristine. Not a single wrapper or cigarette butt in sight. And then it hits you. Where are the trash cans? It's confusing, right? I mean, it's a total paradox. The streets are immaculate. We're talking zero litter. But the one thing we all think we need to keep things clean, public trash cans, they're nowhere to be found. How does that even work? And here's that moment of awkward realization. Our traveler is just walking along, still holding his empty bottle. Because it's not just that the bins are hard to find, there are almost no public bins, period. This isn't an oversight, it's a feature. So if it's not about the infrastructure, what is it? Well, that leads us right to the sidewalk clue. The big aha moment. This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? People are obviously creating trash, just like anywhere else. But if there are no bins to put it in, where does it all disappear to? And then, you see it. It's not some high-tech solution. Our traveler spots a parent and their kid, and after they finish a snack, the wrapper goes right into their own bag. Just like that. No fuss. The solution isn't public, it's personal. People just take their own trash home with them, and it's something they learn from the time they're tiny. You see, this isn't just a quirky little habit. It's a really deep-seated cultural value. It's something that's literally taught from childhood and becomes a lifelong habit. In fact, there's a specific Japanese word for this, moshikaeri. It basically means to take home, but it's more than that. It's this whole cultural idea of being responsible for your own things. And that includes your own trash. It's yours, so you take care of it. And this gets reinforced all the time. In Japanese schools, for instance, kids have cleaning duties. They clean their own classrooms, the hallways, everything. Then you see it at parks and big public events. Everyone meticulously packs up their own trash. It's just what you do. So over time, it becomes this totally natural, lifelong habit of personal responsibility. So what this all shows us is something much deeper than just a lack of trash cans. It's a complete shift in perspective. It's about looking beyond the bin. And just look at our traveler now. The confusion is totally gone. Now there's this look of, understanding and respect. He's not awkwardly holding a bottle anymore. He's calmly carrying his own little bag of trash. He gets it. And it really boils down to these two completely different approaches, right? On one hand, you have an approach that relies on infrastructure. You need public bins and cleaning services. On the other hand, you have an approach that relies on a mindset. This idea that keeping things clean is an individual and collective responsibility. So the whole thing really comes down to this one simple, powerful idea. Say it with me. It's not about bins. It's about responsibility. That's the key. And that kind of leaves us with one last thing to think about. What would our own towns and cities look like if we all thought that way? What if we saw cleanliness not as someone else's job, but as our own shared responsibility? Definitely some food for thought. Thanks for joining me.